This is the McCulloch MC1385 steam cleaner that we got for a variety of needs in our home, including this outdoor cleanup project that we do every year. Hopefully this video will help you decide whether this steam cleaner is the right fit for you. Having done a ton of research, I opted in for this particular model due to, firstly, the size of the tank. It fits 64 ounces of water, which means up to 2 hours of running time. Secondly, due to the amount of attachments it comes with, for example, this one reaches into all of the smaller spaces and drastically shortens the amount of time it would take me to clean these without the steamer. Keep in mind that you will still need to use the rag regardless to clean up the remaining water after the steam comes out. Now let's take a closer look at how to use it and what it comes with. It has an on and off switch. Once you turn it on, it takes about 12 to 15 minutes to gain the pressure, and this is the indicator that allows you to understand when it's ready to be used. So whenever it's in the green area, that means there's enough pressure to start using it. This means too hot, and then if it's below the green line, it will need a little bit more time to build up the pressure. This valve right here is where you pour your water. Make sure you don't open it while it's in work, so when there's pressure built up, because it will just release steam and it's very dangerous. The handle itself has a few buttons. So this is your main steam release. This is the button that locks it in place so you don't have to hold the button, and then this is the one that releases that lock. You can just turn this knob to control the amount of steam. The attachments are easy to replace. You have this button to take it off. The power cord here is pretty long, so it allows me to flexibly go around the entire deck, for example, and reach further places without having to worry about not reaching a certain point. The tube here is pretty long as well, and then there's also extenders here that allow you to reach up somewhere that you can't reach with your hand. One of the things I love about this model in particular is this handle that allows me to wheel it around my home without having to even lift it at any point. I have 2 stories. I can easily go up and down with this thing using the handle, and honestly, given that it's a little heavier than other models out there, this was an absolute must. This steam cleaner is very generous in terms of attachments. There are some of my favorites there that I use almost every time. These smaller brushes with bristles, able to reach into smaller spaces and also clean very nicely. These are for metal, like ovens and grates on the grills. And then you have these 2 that are a little larger to cover more surface, and these are softer ones that would clean your more gentle surfaces. I also love this angled one that extends your jet attachment. This is your attachment that interchanges all the other ones, like so. Now onto bigger attachments. My favorites are this one right here that cleans your mirrors and windows. It has the squeegee and the bristles on 2 sides. These I haven't personally used just yet, but they are great for shower floor that reaches into corners, and then it extends into this rectangular shape. This one is a scraper that takes off some of the grime. And also there are these 2 floor attachments attached to one another and allow you to clean different surfaces like your hardwood floors with these microfiber cloths that you attach to these on the bottom. And this can also clean your tile floors. As you can tell, it covers a pretty big surface. I haven't personally used these just because I have a separate steam cleaner for floors. However, I think it's a perfect combination to have all of these plus the floor attachment to be able to clean pretty much anything in your home. The really cool addition is that you get this bag to store all of your attachments, the bigger ones in this main compartment, and then there's also this pocket for your small attachments here. My one complaint is I wish they made it a little taller just so that it fits more and kind of more neater, organized. However, it's still a nice option to be able to just store them all in one place without having to look for them all over your house. The biggest benefit I found in this steam cleaner is how easy and quick I was able to reach into those really small spaces and clean dirt and mold that I was not able to reach in years. For example, these grill grates have never been cleaned, and the one on the left is the result of the steam cleaner work. For about 10 minutes, it got rid of all the buildup. So if you're trying to get into the world of steam cleaning and get rid of all the chemicals that you've been using for years, the McCulloch MC1385 is definitely worth considering, especially for heavy duty jobs.